every guys. Oh, that should tell you what kind of day this has been. Oh, hello, everyone. How are you guys? I hope you are all having a fantastic Monday. This is our first Monday back after a 2-week break, so just been a little bit long. And I should really start remembering how hard it is to come back after a break. We had a really good break, a really fun break. We ended up having kind of a mini vacation. My husband randomly had a few days off in Waco. I'm working on getting that video up. So hopefully this week that one will be up. And that was great, a wonderful surprise. So we did that, and then my big boys left for kids camp, and they were there for 3 days, and then they came back, I believe, Monday evening. And so I debated doing some school, but while also knowing we had hello, whoever's there, also knowing we had a family reunion that would be starting Thursday evening. So they came back on Monday evening, family reunion started on Thursday evening. Well, on Tuesday morning, my 9-year-old woke up with 103.8. He ended up having flu A, I believe, yes. But luckily, he was over that and done with all of those things. By Friday, we could go and be around family, so that was good. So, needless to say, it was a whirlwind of a week with kind of a bit more than the normal life needing to happen all around me. We had family pictures, so I did self-tanner for the first time. You guys, look at what I did to myself. Can you even see it? I'm still cracking up. But so it was all in all just a really good week, but couple weeks, but just really a busy one. And honestly, I did not have as much time as I thought I would to get stuff done. But that's okay, at least school-wise. So, oh, my dog wants to be let out. Hold on, Mabel. Yeah, we had the flu the week before Christmas. It took out the whole family of 6. That is rough. Yes, okay, honestly, I was so surprised that my 9-year-old actually had the flu. So 3 years ago, pre-COVID. Myself and my 2 middles, who were 4 and 6 at the time, all came down with the flu. And when I say we came down with the flu, we came down with the flu, okay? I mean, multiple nights in a row of high fevers, all of us at different times waking up crying because we had such a high fever and we were hurting, like ibuprofen around the clock, Tylenol around the clock, that kind of deal. And it took a full week. I mean, it was crazy. This round, I was so surprised when they said flu. I knew it was probably a viral thing of some sort. I didn't think it was strep or an ear infection or anything like that just because of the symptoms he had. And honestly, I didn't suspect flu either because he woke up with fever that morning that was really high, so I did give him Tylenol. But he didn't run it again until that evening, and that happened the next day as well. Woke up with 101, but didn't run any fever again until that evening, and that's when we ended up taking him into an urgent care. And I was surprised when it came back flu A, sorry. So, thankful it was short-lived and it was not bad. I mean, we still didn't let him, we kind of quarantined him in his room. I brought him different things. Here's some books, here's your little Kindle Fire kids, here's, kind of some different things to mess with, but stay in there, and we're gonna keep everybody well just because we did have family coming in. So I wanted to give us all a fighting chance to be with family. So anyway, I'm sitting in front of my messy nightstand, if you can see it over there. But so it was good, but trying to recover from packing to go to someplace else for any amount of time is a lot. So doing that the first week that we were off, and then coming back, kind of getting it all put back away. I actually washed before we left there, so that was helpful. But turning around, going to a practice or a couple practices for kids, and then packing my boys to go off to camp. That was the next day, and they were gone for 3 days. And then they come back that evening. We say hi. They go to bed. He wakes up with the flu. So then I'm watching not just camp clothes and stuff, but like all the things, sheets and blankets and pillows, all the things. It was crazy. And then we had a family reunion. And so we were gone for, from Thursday until Sunday. So it just was crazy. But I just thought I'd give you guys an update. So that's what I've been doing. I have a couple of videos. Am I ticklish? If so, where? That is a funny question. I don't know. Are you ticklish? So, as I was getting all that stuff ready and done, I just didn't have time to edit a video, you guys. So I'm so sorry. I've got 3 that I've filmed that I'm working on editing and putting all together right now, but just trying to find the time to sit down and do them and or not fall asleep when I sit down to edit them. Also something I'm very bad at doing, falling asleep. It's just hard. So forgive me for that. There was no video this past week, but I do have a lot of ideas that I want to bring to y'all. We are, heading into the last couple months of school. We do not school year round, although now I know why people do, because it's hard to get back in the swing of things. So, and it's still rocking and rolling. I'm still happy with our choices, so that's been good. We have added in Fix It Grammar, so that's new. I ordered their new Fix It Grammar after watching, I believe it was Megan from Pennies and Salt, and was it Life of the Mundane? I think they both had a review of it, and we have used Fix It Grammar before, and I loved it. I actually have a video of the old Fix It Grammar that we did, and we loved it, so I ordered it for both my boys. And so we did start that. That's new, but it's 1 sentence a day. It's super easy. And then another thing I just started with my 5th grader today is we started reading the book Hatchet. I read Hatchet with my 5th grade class in school, and it's one of the memories of 5th grade that really and truly sticks out in my head. So I wanted to do a book study, a novel study with my 5th grade son. So I started that today, and basically it was just a pre-reading exercise. Like, let's watch a little snippet from the author. Let's look at the cover and read the description and make some assumptions. And then tomorrow we will start chapter 1. So I'm excited about that. Math is still going well. Trying to get back in the swing of things with my 1st grader as well, because she is the only one not doing video lessons. So making sure she's all caught up, and we're doing spelling and handwriting, kind of jumping back into everything. It's just hard, you guys. It's so hard. And so I was actually talking to my sister-in-law, I think it was last night, and just realizing that no matter where you kind of are in this homeschool journey, but especially when you're at the beginnings of it, it's so hard sometimes to think, am I doing a disservice to my kids? Like, fight off, or are my kids behind? Or am I doing all I can? Would they be better off doing this? Stuff like that. And so I wanted to come on here and kind of just encourage y'all, and just say if you are there, or if you've been there, or if you just kind of maybe stay in that general area, am I doing the right thing? I wanted to encourage you that yes, you're doing the right thing. You're doing good, mama. The Lord has given you this calling and conviction for a reason, and for the season that you're in right now. And when that stops being the reason and the season, and the Lord calls you into something else, that's fine. But if He's called you to it, you're doing it. If you are doing what you should be doing, you're supposed to be doing, you're doing the right thing. And so I would just want to encourage you guys there, and to just, keep repeating truth to yourself. That's what she and I were kind of talking about with each other. We know we're called to do this right now. We know that there is no race. We know that there is no behind, quote unquote. And if we're giving effort, especially I feel like if you are giving effort, mama, then the Lord will honor that, And that's not a name it and claim it thing. I'm not saying that, but Galatians 6:9, that's the motherhood verse that I love, that says, do not grow weary in doing good, for in due time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up, or something around those lines. I probably have adjusted it, but so I wanted to just say, if you're doing what you can do in this season, Don't grow weary in doing good, for in due time you're going to reap a harvest. We're going to see the harvest of the fruits of our labor, even on the days that it is hard. And guys, today was a hard day. It was really a hard day, just getting little brains thinking again and being okay with having to think and being told what to do, throughout our day. Kind of get out of that routine, and you get to be able to do the things you want to do when you want to do them, and it's hard to jump back into, okay, school mindset. So, what do you do on those days that are hard? And I definitely was not perfect today, that is for sure. So I always also want to keep it real with you guys. I have been filming a day in the life today as well. And while I don't really ever want to put my children on blast on here or show them not, disobeying or whatever, I want to protect them. I also don't want to give y'all a false sense of like, oh, they've got it all together, because we don't. I mean, there have been tears today. Hello. There's been some raised voices today from Mom. There has been some talks, some I'm sorry's from both Mom and kids. There has been times of, oh my word, I cannot believe this. So anyway, sorry. I had a text that I was trying to get it to go away. So sorry, you guys. Okay, so yeah, it's just there's no one perfect in our house. That is for sure. And a lot of the times it does feel like, Rayburn, we stay at the KOA. Oh, that sounds like fun. I definitely want to go camping again. So I am ready. It's camping weather here in Texas. So anyway, I guess that was my update. Just letting you know what we're still liking. We're still loving the BJU writing. I am getting a video filmed on that. And then we are still loving Nicole the Math Lady. We're really liking what we're doing. I'm working on finding a spelling curriculum for next year, because that is where we are struggling the most. I would like something that teaches spelling rules, and not a lot of things do that anymore, like straight out, just spelling rules. So anyway, okay, you guys, I hope that y'all have had a fantastic start to your week. If you are starting back this week, God's grace to y'all, and know that there are other people that are having to ride the struggle bus and get people moving again, and it's really, really hard sometimes. So, alrighty, I will talk to you guys later. Uh-oh, where'd he go?